started with this review, I'm going to let you guys know that I'm not sponsored to do this review. This is an actual review that I'm getting ready to give you guys my honest opinions of, and not only that, I am actually not getting paid to do this at all. I have purchased this item with my own money, so let's go ahead and get into the review. ELF Cosmetics is doing well with their new products for fall 2012. A lot of products has really launched on their website, and if you go to their website, which will be linked below, they have a lot of awesome products. So I recently was shopping for some eyeshadow palettes for ELF. Some new ones and some old ones that I don't have in my makeup collection. And I was going for the 144 Ultimate Eyeshadow Palette, which is the Bright Edition one. But when I looked, and when I really looked, like whenever I go on a website and purchase for makeup and stuff like that, I make sure I look and read comments, etc. So I was looking and I was reading the comments of that palette. The next thing you know, I saw a second margin and they had a new palette. So it was a 144 eyeshadow palette, but it was the neutral version. And this is like so new of ELF. So this is the neutral version of the 144 Ultimate Eyeshadow Palette, and they have the bright one, which has a lot of great colors. If you're more of a bright girl that loves to wear a lot of bright bold colors, it isn't afraid. But if you're more of a lady like I am, then I definitely wear a lot of everyday colors on my eyelids. Like today, I use the look from this palette here, and I have a few shadows from the palette on today. But I really thought that me having this palette is definitely amazing. Especially I have like clients and stuff. I do other people's makeup, and a lot of people know that once you get me as a makeup artist, I'm not really a makeup artist, like a person that's doing their makeup, they already know ELF is going to be one of their products that I'm going to be using. And I really love ELF. ELF was like the first brand that I really got interested in because they are very much affordable. So if you cannot purchase a 120 palette from eBay, or if you cannot purchase like a big old palette that costs about $40 or more, then, or if you just can't afford the Urban Decay Naked palette, the new ELF Ultimate Eye 144 piece neutral eyeshadow palette is definitely the palette for you. And it came in a massive box, which it was so, I love ELF's packaging whenever you order something. Ever since I started ordering makeup from ELF, I never really have a lot of problems like with the packaging and the delivery issues. I never had any issues from ELF. So it came in this box here. Here is the box. It came in the box, and I have to say, like, this box is definitely well packaged with bubble wrap to all kinds of things. So you have like your whole order is definitely well protected and things like that, so you really don't have to worry about your order being, or item that you purchase, or items that you purchase being ruined, because ELF is known for great packaging and stuff. So all that down there was where the palette was placed at its little home, so it can be safely delivered. So that's a thumbs up for ELF Cosmetics, because I never really had like a huge massive issue on delivery. So I got the palette at 2:30 today, and I ordered it on Wednesday because I ordered the 2-day shipping, because I always, and like, I feel like I am in need of it. I really need it, but I just really didn't need it, but I wanted it. So that's why I ordered the 2-day shipping, and mine came up to like $21. So the price is actually $15 for both Bright and Cool palette, Bright and Natural, excuse me. And like I said, you have this palette, and it's like so amazing. So the front of the palette, okay, so it's the ELF Ultimate Eyeshadow Palette 144 piece. It gives you the name, it gives you what the palette looks like, and it has ELF Eyelets and Face. That's the abbreviation of ELF is the abbreviation for Eye, Lips, and Face, and it has natural eyeshadow palette. On the front, packaging is white and silver, and on the sides it has ELF Ultimate Eyeshadow Palette on both sides. As you guys know, that I have already opened it because I wanted to do an unboxing plus review, but I was like, I want to try some few looks with the palette, and this look came out to be the #1 look. And a lot of this palette have a lot of the Urban Decay Naked 1 and Naked 2 dupes of shadows in here, so I might do a little dupe video of that too. Okay, so if you guys are wondering or wanting more information about the palette, the back gives you a lot of great details. So of course, any purchase item for any cosmetics, not just ELF, they're gonna give you all about the palette. They're gonna give you like a paragraph or 2 or 3 or 4 about the palette, so you guys get to learn it and get to know what it is and what it's supposed to do. But this palette does its job. Like, it gets the job done. Okay, so if you don't know how to do like eyeshadow looks and stuff like that, if you feel like watching YouTube is not really a helpful way of you learning how to do it, if you're more of a reader type of learner, like you have to read stuff to learn things, it has the directions on that have 3 steps, and it gives you like complete sentences and great highly details on how to create a certain look, etc. And also, if you're wondering why your eyes are getting irritated and teary-eyed and itchy, and if your eyes are swelling, then you will come here. It has eyeshadow ingredients, and it will definitely tell you what is in the shadows, etc. right here. So you have about the palette, directions on how to recreate the look, and you can have actually eyeshadow ingredients, etc. Okay, so like I said, it has from paragraph, about the palette, a summary, the directions, and also ingredients, and then at the bottom it tells you the palette. So it has a little price tag thing there, and it's definitely great, and I love it. So let's open this bad boy. Let's see what it looks like. Okay, so you open it from the top. Ooh, look at this. Oh my gosh, look at the palette, guys. Sorry about the little blind spot because it's like a clear palette color. Okay, look at the palette. Look at it. Like, okay, Eyes, Lips, and Face, neutral eyeshadow palette. Explained that already. It's clear. The cover is clear. So I really love like a palette that has a clear cover. So when you open the palette, you already see the shadows inside. You already know like what it is and stuff like that. So that's an A+. So, okay, the palette comes in with a lot of colors. Very, very heavy. I'm going to explain you guys, and I'm going to give you guys great tips. If you're going to travel, want to get the palette, make sure it's in a nice standard size bag, because my downfall with a palette that I ordered from ELF, this didn't happen when it was delivered. I had it for a while, and the top part broke when I went out of town, and I was like, oh, my top part broke again. But I had no problem with ruined eyeshadow, so that's another thumbs up. So shadow's still gonna be great. Okay, here is the palette. Oh, look at the palette. You have on this side, this time you have less highlighting shades. That's what I love. You have less highlighting shades. Over here you have more of your crease colors, and you have a lot of like shimmer colors, like this pretty one here, what I love. And in this variety of color, this little section, you have a lot of shimmer colors. Then you have your purples. Here's a swatch of this purple here. Gorgeous. Not flicking you off. Gorgeous. Pigmented. Like, I have that purple that I just swatched, which is this one right here in my crease as a transition color. Pigmented. Oh my gosh. Pigmented with or without a base. So you have that, and I really love all of these shadows. Okay, in this corner over here you have your greens and taupes. I think greens and taupes. I think You see me? Okay, so you have those, and you have your smokes over here. And you have like 2 black eyeshadows and stuff. So I really, really love this palette. Look at it really well. I am like a best friend. Like, we are like best friends. Oh my god, I love it. So very, very heavy. A lot of colors for work or everyday uses. You can get creative with the palette. You can get from the smoky to golden goddess to matte to all kinds of colors and shades. Love the look. Love how it really paid off. Perfect. And it's just a great palette. So elf.com is getting ready to give out more great awesome palettes and things like that. And yeah, I love it. I absolutely love it. So that's it. That was my little review of the elf 144 Ultimate Eyeshadow Palette. Thank you guys so much for watching, and talk to you guys later. Bye.